All right, imagine this scenario for a moment, if you would. I just finished up a recording, pretty happy with how it went. Actually, I'm kind of excited for people to watch it. I think they're going to enjoy it. I send the footage over to Nick. He loads it up to edit, only to find that there's no audio because I forgot to unmute my microphone. That scenario has actually played out like far more times than I care to admit. Anyway, he sends me a message. He says, Jordan, you had one job. You're supposed to be a professional YouTuber and you don't even know how to properly make a recording. Anyway, this is the subreddit for You Had One Job. Well, one job for short. It's a subreddit for occupational mishaps. So we're gonna browse the top posts of all time as usual. Starting from the bottom up, we'll go with this tap as our first little experience made by professionals. What do we have here? Oh, that's well done. It's very well done. Hey, at least the floor is tile and there's a drain on the floor. It could be much worse. It could be wood with no drainage. Also, it looks like someone like just shaved in the sink, which is just it's kind of gross. Just someone else's hair kind of sprinkled about. I wonder if the dude filming this figured this out the hard way by standing in front of the sink, going to wash his hands, and it just like sprays all over him. How do you do that and you just leave it there? You're like, it's fine. We got a drain on the floor. It doesn't matter. We're not redoing this. Just whatever. That's good. The math does itself. Casual bike group. This is a slow-paced beach cruiser, 1 to 3 speed bike ride pace. Every Sunday, 1 p.m., meeting place here. Average ride is 14 miles round trip. Average ride time is 60 minutes. Average speed is 8 miles an hour. One of these things doesn't work. Are you riding at 14 miles an hour? Or are you only going 8 miles? It's okay. You know, numbers aren't everyone's thing. In fact, it took me a moment to even realize because I'm trying to focus on, making a video while simultaneously doing basic math. It can get a little bit difficult. Impossible maze on the kids menu. Yeah, that's fully blocked right there. I wonder if whoever designed it did it just to troll kids so that they would be at this like the entirety of the dinner and then like wouldn't bother their parents. Maybe that was the whole strategy all along. It's to keep them quiet. They're like, no, there's got to be a way through here somewhere. There's got to be... it's a dead end there. How do I get through it? Okay, I'm back at the beginning now. No, I'll figure it out eventually. That or they just rage quit, ball up the paper, toss it at someone else at another table, create a whole commotion. That person at the other table thinks that one of the parents threw it, gets into a big fight. The entire restaurant breaks out in a brawl, all because of the impossible maze. I might have taken it a little bit too far there. The first time I've been able to read Spanish translation without any help. Spanish to install. Spanish translation for mounting surface. Spanish translation for... How did that get approved? Multiple people failed in the whole production chain here. Oh boy. Hey, you know what? You just forgot to, change the fields, update them with the proper dialogue there. It's okay. It happens. Except that one thing. Mall maintenance shop. We can repair anything. Please knock hard on the door. The bell doesn't work. Oh, the irony of that situation. The top comment says this has to be satire. It's too good. I feel like, yeah, they've got to be self-aware enough. We can fix anything except we don't know how to repair various electronics, including doorbells. Just don't knock too hard, because if you shatter the glass, we also don't know how to repair that. It goes into a bunch of little pieces, and it's actually really hard to put it back together. So don't do that. Knock moderately loudly. Or maybe if you know how to repair a doorbell, then that'd be big help. Sausage Squad. That had to be on purpose. That had to be on purpose. Suicide party. Someone walking by like, do I need to like call the police here or something to be here Wednesday at 7? Do we need to put a stop to this? Followed shortly by Sausage Squad. Oh, wow. That's great. That's like, how do you even, that had to be on purpose because you have to like put those letters up manually with that long thing that they do. And so someone was just either like, shoot, you know what? It's too late now. They put up suicide first and then they were like, shoot, that's actually at 9:20. It's too late. I'll just add party after it. We'll switch some words around. See, the problem is if I'm going to the movies there, what is it? Is sausage party first or second? I don't know what time to go to the movies because there's no indicator. I don't know. Did they use is the first word correct or is the second word correct? Very confusing. I hope they have internet tickets available, unless they made the same mistake there. My sister-in-law tried to make her 2-year-old son a Minion birthday cake. He's now traumatized for life. Hey, you know, occupational mishaps. Your sister-in-law might not be a professional baker, so at least exempt in that regard. Oh my God. That's horrifying. Oh my God. That's real horrifying. You know, it wouldn't be so bad if you just cut a piece off for the teeth. Just remove the teeth, eat those, and then it'll be fine. I like how there's a ruler next to it. Like, they tried to be really professional and get the measurements correctly, and it didn't help. It didn't help at all. Giving cyclists space. What do we have here? Give cyclists space. God. How can you... You just know it had to be... It's probably someone on, like, community service time, and they're just like, hey, you need to go set this sign up. And they're like, ugh, God, I hate this. And they just go... They don't even read the text on it. They're just like, this looks open. It's not interfering with cars. Oh, wait, what does it say? I'm not moving it now. I'm on community service time. They're literally not paying me anything. Not just enough. Whatever. Oh, boy. It's a good one. Well, this is awkward. I wonder, like, what even was the justification behind putting that painting there in the framing that it is? Like, why did you drew it was a horse's body? Wouldn't the head be more important to have in there? I feel like more often the head is kind of a focal point because of eye contact and all that, but you just a horse's body, and then it doesn't really help that the person happens to have matching hair. I don't know so much if that's a you had one job, more so just an unfortunate coincidence or a funny coincidence. Billboards are hard. My ass. Open at 6 a.m. How long is it open for? You don't give the closing time. Is it open 24/7? In which case you don't really need to care about the 6 a.m. Your ass is open pretty early though. It's appreciated. Really appreciate the convenience. Oh boy. I wonder if the franchise owner checked that. Oh, and put Braille underneath it. Would you? That's helpful. Very helpful. I wonder if it's embossed at the very least. Because I would have to imagine, this is a genuine question. If you are blind, I would imagine that, like, you would probably at some point be kind of familiar enough with regular alphabet to where, like, you could feel it out and figure out what something says. It would just be slower, I would imagine. I don't know exactly how Braille works to where you can do it, like, really quickly, but I would still imagine as long as it's embossed, you could figure it out. But that's probably not even embossed, so... Who is also a lion. CNN reports that according to a senior park official, Cecil the lion's brother Jericho, who is also a lion, in case you didn't know, was also killed. Oh, well that took a really dark turn there. Is also a lion. Just in case you were confused, the lion's brother is not actually a tiger. I know there was some confusion there, but I just wanted to clarify for you. Hey, you know what? It's fine. That person was doing their job. They were being extra careful because sometimes people don't for sure know that lions have brothers and sisters that are also lions. Face blurred. Oh, it's gonna be another one of these, huh? You know what? Reflections can be a tricky thing. You don't always think about it. So I have a little bit of sympathy there, you know? Because even in movies and stuff, sunglasses, I'm the person who's like always looking at the sunglasses, and I'm hoping that I don't see a camera there because it totally breaks the immersion, but at the same time, I'm looking for it. And I hate that I do that, but I'm always like, okay, please don't, no camera in the sunglasses, no camera in the sunglasses. When I see it, I'm like, oh shoot, god dang it, why did I bother to look? I ruined it. So reflections are tricky, I don't even blame them. But still, if it's a like witness protection thing, then it's a problem. I'd be pissed too. 1 star. Christmas color changing. Wait. Bad product. I bought this cup for my wife, expecting it to change from a black cup to a Christmas scene. Nope. Looks like they printed the demo image on the cup, not the actual pretty Christmas scene, trying to get the money back for a horrible and ill-advertised item. Oh boy. Nice. Oh God, that's hilarious. Honestly, if I got that, I think I'd just find it too hilarious that I'd have to keep it just to show people. I tried ordering what was on the image, but instead they just sent me the image itself. I mean, other people must have been happy. It has 383 customer reviews that are all fairly decent. And also, like, wow, a lot of people have purchased that. That's impressive. Maybe I should get into the mug product industry. Will you guys buy mugs if I made color changing mugs and then printed them incorrectly? I believe this fits here. What do we have? You had one job. Yeah, I feel like it could be worse. It is probably not the best call that it seems to be at the high point, but I feel like without actually having witnessed rainfall, it'd be really hard to know how it's actually gonna go. It's not a blameless situation, but I sympathize as well. I've had some drainage problems at my house before, and it's hard to know for sure until it actually starts raining. Someone please just fix it with a Sharpie. Stressed spelled backwards is dessert? I don't think that's exactly it. It's desserts. I never thought about that before actually, but all you needed was an S. It's close though. I hadn't thought about that. Wow, that's cool. The more you know. I'm sure everyone watching this is like, yeah, you didn't realize that. It's a good marketing slogan though if you got it right. Probably not the only ones who've tried that marketing slogan. This afternoon, how I bang your mother. Oh, what is this? The big Met the big Met theory. How I bang your mother. It's like the movie thing. It's the switcheroo of the second part. Oh wait, the big. Oh, it's just one word that they switch. Oh yeah, bang your mother. Ooh, suicide party. 7 o'clock, shortly after, and then Sausage Squad is at 1900 hours. Enjoy watching it. The one job irony. That's real good. It's ironic because the fastener's sign wasn't properly fastened. You get it? I think that explains itself pretty well. The defining characteristic of a giraffe. Nailed it. I mean, I'm sure that they were just going for it to fit the shape of like the other stuffed animals that were in the same toy line, but giraffe maybe wasn't the best selection for it. They were trying to personify the giraffe, give it more human-looking traits when, giraffes do have a unique-looking neck. Maybe not that there are a lot of other animals to choose from that it could have gone with, but it's fine. If kids are buying it, then I guess it works, but who knows? You had one job upside down. This is in first place by a very significant upvote margin. Can I just point that out? We're at this was a less massive subreddit. Went up to 742 upvotes here, ranging from 400 or so. 3,400 on this one. This must be quality content. Let's see. Chocolate, now 87 cents. Almo Joy. Is Almo? I thought it was Almond Joy, by the way. Spanow. Oh, that's great. That's actually pretty great. That's pretty great. You know that someone was just... And then Knickers down... How do you not... Wait, what? Sickers and Knickers? What are those? What are Sickers and Knickers? What can this person just... Almo Joy, Spanow, Sickers, Knickers... Just like, I don't care. I forgot my glasses at home. I can't tell that this is upside down. Mounds, what are mounds? I have no idea what mounds are. It looks convincing. Spanow, it works. There's not even a letter that's off. It's Spanow. If your glasses are off and you can't read dark chocolate, then that's a Spanow bar, dude. I don't get how you do. The part that's confusing me is Sickers and Knickers. They're the same. How did you see one letter on one? You're like, oh, this is its own thing. And then you read it differently on the other. Like, oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. This is the top post of all time on one job. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. Make sure to like if you like. Check the playlist in the description if you want to catch more Reddit videos. Subscribe if you're not already. And if you want to listen to the music playing in the background right now, link in the outro on Marin Music. I'll see you next time.